Good evening. Let's go to today's market. Nifty ended up in the negative 10,806.65, 28.65 points in the negative, 0.26% in the negative. Opened around 10,881.20. High went around 10,000, 939.7, and low went around 10,751.20. Let's go to my prediction review. In my prediction, I have given in the key range of 10,883, which is the bullish trend to start. The one key point is market has opened a little below this range, and it has reached towards to the resistant level to around 10,941. We have a gap there as well. After that, it has fall down, and due to that tension in between Pakistan and India, that is impact the market. And one more key point is how we must trade with the help of my prediction. In our data, it's shown that the ratio which is indicated negative, averages also indicated negative, and absolute frequency indicated negative, and weightage all four key indications indicated negative, and 70.97% indicated negative. But today the market has opened in the positive side, but somehow it is well below that key range, which means the second indicator breaking, then only market will stay on the positive side. Otherwise, it may go to any extent and it will come down once again towards to the downside. That is how it works. But one more key point is that the low which was not kept perfectly, and in the morning which it has kept on the high, which is somewhat matched with the data within the 5 points itself, because the high is somewhere around 10,939, and which was in between that 5 points. But the low morning it has kept somewhere around 10,875. So that is the key range, which means you can see 875, which is not matching anywhere in the data. So which means it says indirectly that the market is going to come down and break that level. So that is the one key point which I highlighted in my group as well. The low is not perfectly set around 1022, which I clearly mentioned that the low is not perfectly set. So it will break and it has a good chance to reach somewhere around 10,860. That is the first target, and the target has reached around 1130. After that, the market has crashed. The minimum which I told, this is how we need to predict, and it has worked. Why? Because the average which the resistance level 1 and the previous closing, which shows 10,859, which means this is the first target. If it is breaking towards to the next level, then automatically it will go to the next level one by one, and we have a gap here. It needs a support in the support level, but somehow in the 15-minute chart it has straight away broken and gone towards to the support level 3, and it has kept low as 10,751, which is within the range of 5 points. And after that, it has started to recover from that low and closed in the flat negative. And we have various trend which is starting somewhere around 695 as well. After breaking this level, then only it will go beyond the level and close somewhere in the negative or a huge negative. This is how it works. And normally what happens is after reaching that level, how it is going to recover, because of we don't have any bearish trend range, so that it has a high possibility to recover. So it has recovered from that low to flat positive, and then once again it has closed in the range of flat negative somewhere around 28 points, because of we have overall average in that particular range as well. Let's go to Thursday's prediction. The Thursday's prediction ratio is indicating negative side 10 is to 12, average indicating positive side 2 is to 1, and weightage indicating negative side 2.23% positive versus minus 4.02% negative, and absolute frequency 9 is to 5, which means 50-50. It's kind of a volatile market it shows, and 53.02% chances to end up in the positive, and 46.98% chances to end up in the negative. And the range which we have in the flat positive itself, it is in flat positive range, but this is the flat positive and this is the flat negative. Flat negative itself shows 52 points in the negative, which means it shows the tension is there and the pressure is there in the market, and it may have a chance to open in the negative. So we need to watch out that opening first. 30 to 1 hour, 30 minutes to 1 hour we need to check out, and overall average which shows 36.94 points in the negative. And let's go to the support and resistance levels. We have both sides with the huge support and resistance levels, which means the points are very uh, high as well, around 2.23%, and we have consecutive frequencies in the positive side, which is around almost 9 absolute frequency, but we don't have a frequency in the resistance level 1, which means if the market is opens in the negative side, if it is not breaking this R1, then the market may not go towards to the positive side. The positive side chances is very less if it is not breaking this 10,836. That is the one scenario. On the other hand, if the market is open above that level, around R1, above that level, if the market is opens, means, and if it is not breaking this R1 as well, 10,836, then the market may not come down towards to negative. Even though we have volatile market, it may volatile in between positive itself and go towards to the slow and steady range on the positive direction because of these absolute frequency we have. No matter how the tension and what kind of problems we are having in the broader line, no matter what it might be, if these conditions are fulfilled, it will stay in the positive itself. So, and at the same time, the bullish trend to start somewhere around 10,878. So if it is breaking around R2 and it goes towards to the next level of positive average, which is around 10,927, if those two levels are breaking, then market will stay on the positive itself around 1% there itself. It will stay there around more than 120 points. So we need to watch out those positive average as well. If the market is breaking that R2 and reaching that positive average and going beyond that level, if the market is stay in between R2, for example, if it is not breaking that R2, then we have a good chance to come down towards to negative as well. It may be even flat negative as well because we have a gap in the support level 2. It may close somewhere around 15-16 points in the negative side if it is not breaking this 10,878. So that is the key. We have positive frequencies there as well as we have negative absolute frequencies in the range of around support level 2 and support level 3 around 54 points and 100 points there. So all we need to watch out is if the market is opens in the gap up, but still if it is not breaking this R2, if it is come down very fast, it may even break this gap because sometimes if the gaps are coming, breaking that level is crucial. But the market is open very high and depends on that very heavy pressure and falls down, it may break all these three levels, support level 2, and break those gaps, and it may go down to the negative side and break that key level of 10,751 and go towards to the next level as well. Why? Because we have tremendous tension between Pakistan and India, so it may impact a bit as well, and at the same time we have that kind of scenario. So all we need to watch out is that key ranges. First key range is that bullish trend. So if it is breaking and going towards to the positive, next key range means it will stay there in the positive itself. That is one kind of scenario we have. Even though volatile market, even though it may oscillate up and down, it may stay in the positive itself. That is the one scenario. On the other hand, if this particular key level 10,836 not breaking, it may open the flat positive or flat negative. It may have a chance to come down towards to negative, but slow and steadily with the volatile, slow and steadily it will go towards to the negative side. On the other hand, if the market is opens in the gap up around 40-45 points, but still it is not able to break this resistance level 2, then it will fall from that level towards to the negative side even more than 100 points, maybe even 200-300 points also possible because of the tension, uh, what is going on in the bottom line. So all we need to watch out. Once again, it is a very tough day. One more key point is there, because if the market is oscillating in between the flattish itself, for example, it is not breaking this 10,000 836 and it is not breaking that 10,770, then it may oscillate in between itself in the flat and may close in the flattish kind of range as well. So that is also we need to watch out. It is a very tough day to trade. It is not going to be that much easy because of FOD closing and all kind of problems and situation going around in the market. So it is very tough to trade on Thursday. Let's see how the market is going to give us on Thursday, and let's see the 5 minute chart which is supporting our data as well. In the 5 minute chart, it says that bottom line around 10,750 we have strong support, and the 10,920 which we're having chances to hit on the as per the 5 minute chart. And if we go to the 15 minute chart, it shows it is already bottomed out around 10,800 range. It has a good chance to reach 10,960 like that. It shows around there. So what we need to watch out is those key level on the downside and the opening. On the 30 minutes chart, which shows entirely different, because the high is somewhere around 10,920 30 range, and it has a good chance to reach somewhere around 10,500 as well. Why? Because if anything goes wrong, if again some kind of a surgical strike, or maybe some news out of those, we may get badly hit on this particular day. Why? Because that is how it shows. The 30 minute chart, it shows like that. So it has all kind of possible results. It may close in the flat positive or flat negative. At the same time, it may have a chance to go and reach around positive 1%. At the same time, it may come down 3%. All results are possible. Very cautiously we need to trade. So keep stop loss with 5 to 10 points and trade safely. Let's see how the market is going to give us on Thursday. Thank you.